To all those people watching, I'd like to remind everyone that this video is not made for kids. It's for older fans and adults. Enjoy the fucking video! It was nearly Christmas, and Bulgy, the double-decker bus, was working alongside Bertie on the road of Thomas's branch line. He has a bit of a dislike for the railway. "Free the roads from railway tyranny," he would often say. Daisy was helping Thomas and Toby with the passenger traffic. It had been a month since her incident involving chickens, but whenever she and Bulgy met, the double-decker bus would not stop teasing her about it. She hated it. Well, now you know that someone like Bulgy has feelings too. "Oh, come off it, Duck! That ugly thing is heartless as a politician!" And she rumbled away. Oh, that duck. What does he know about Bulgy? A lot, you know. Augie! Duck had seen Bulgy in that field before he was brought back into service, you know. I had as well. I remember seeing Bulgy really caring for the chickens when he was their coop. Him? Caring for chickens? Ha! Their big monster would just run them over if they were in his way. Nice talking with you, Augie. Doodle-beep. And she rolled away. "She'll soon see," sighed Augie. "Looks like a storm's about to happen. I hope the Christmas party isn't cancelled." When she arrived at the big station, there was bad news. "I'll have to postpone the party until after Christmas. Reports are saying a snowstorm is coming tonight." "Guess we'll be expecting a quiet Christmas, though," replied the Fat Controller. "Oh, sir," sighed Daisy sadly. "Sorry, Daisy, I can't control the weather. But since you're here, Farmer McColl needs some hay for his cows. They can't eat anything from the ground because it'll be covered in straw." "All right, sir." "And you need to collect more of your passengers too afterwards. The storm will be too dangerous for everyone." "Understand, sir." Later, Daisy was flagged down by a signalman. The crossing gates nearby had been jammed shut, and he was trying to fix the lever. While she was waiting, Bulgy came past on the bridge above him. "Yuck! Hay for those foul-smelling farm animals." "They need it because the cows can't eat grass with this snow that's coming. Don't you ever have a soft side for anything or anyone, Bulgy?" "You don't," muttered Bulgy darkly. However, it was lucky for him that Daisy didn't hear as she carried on with her rant. "I mean, what about chickens?" "Chickens?" replied Bulgy. "Yeah, you have been a hen house for a few years. Surely you'll have a heart for them, especially with the storm coming." Bulgy sniffed, and he rolled away. "Righto, Daisy, you're good to go." That's the last of it. He then looked towards a coop and sighed. "My new chicken pen can't be finished because I have a lack of wood, and it's going to be hard what with the snowstorm coming. All of my chickens have to spend the night at the barn. Oh, whatever shall I do?" "Don't worry, Farmer McColl, sir. I'm sure there'll be a solution." Dark clouds loomed overhead, and Bulgy was making his way back to the bus shed. He felt the snow dropping onto him. I'm getting wet. Come on, driver. At least I'll be in my last warm shed for Christmas," he growled. Suddenly, Farmer McColl waved them down. "Is there a problem, Farmer McColl?" asked his driver. "Not a problem. A solution. Mind if I use Bulgy to keep my chickens warm?" "Of course, sir," replied Bulgy in a hurry. "We need to keep them warm." The driver and Farmer McColl were surprised, but McColl was very pleased. He guided Bulgy to an open shed to take as a shelter for the night, and soon the chickens were placed inside Bulgy so they could be nice and warm, with straw covering the seats. Farmer McColl then took Bulgy's driver back to his house so he could go home for Christmas, and told the manager of the bus shelter over the phone about the whereabouts of Bulgy. Meanwhile, Bulgy started to doze off. After Christmas and Boxing Day there was still some wind and clouds, but the snowstorm had stopped, and the island was covered in a thick blanket of white. Daisy was rolling along the line with her passengers. As she neared the farm, she saw a familiar red double-decker bus sleeping with chickens inside.
You know, maybe Bulgy does have feelings after all. What a fool that I've been to him.
Bulgy arrived at the bus depot while everyone was heading for the carol concert. Bulgy never fancied the whole thing. Later, Daisy rolled towards him and spoke up to him.
Hello, Bulgy.
Bulgy glared at her, but Daisy smiled.
I saw you with some chickens yesterday at Farmer McColl's farm. You looked peaceful there.
"Show?" sniffed Bulgy.
Bertie told me this morning about you being a chicken sitter. I can see now that you're not heartless. I'm sorry for being horrid to you last month. Please forgive me.
Bulgy just scoffed. "Oh, you're welcome, Mrs. Hen," murmured Bulgy. Daisy smiled, and she chuckled, and so did Bulgy.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Bulgy.
"And to you too, Daisy."